Fire.
You're the Bobby Lee of this podcast. You have to start.
Mm-hmm.
You're the.
I could see the hole right here on my nose.
The hole?
Like my glasses mess my nose up.
Yeah. Oh, right here?
Yeah, I can see it.
How did that happen?
Babysitter's gone back to America.
Our babysitter.
And we're trying our best right now. So, happy Friday.
Has gone back to America.
Let's get back into this groove, guys. Honestly, it's been so fun. We came back from Oaxaca like a couple days ago. We were traveling and indulging in life's beauty, nature, people, and getting cool content. And it was a really fun trip. Shouts out to Barbie. Shouts out to everyone who was there. Our son.
Everyone that made it happen.
Everyone
that made it happen.
Flavia Hotel.
Flavia Hotel. Oh my God, you guys! If you ever go to Oaxaca, you should stay there. It is beautiful. It's a boutique hotel. It's not super big, but it's gorgeous, and it's pretty like. It's a good location, like, to go to several different places. It doesn't take too long. It's a good
location. It's expensive, so be ready to break the bank. But it is worth it if you have that type of budget, which is amazing. But even if you go for dinner or lunch, do it. Just for the view, just for everything. It was stunning. But yeah, I was sick. That was really cool.
What did you like the most about it? What was your favorite part? And then what was your least favorite
part?
I
like the... I definitely enjoyed that meat market at the end. That meat market was cool. I like just exploring the economic kitchens. Casinos economic kinds.
The economic kitchens.
Because it was fun. Yeah, it was sick to just see that side of the world, that side of culture, side of tradition, and not be so involved in like the new age modern stuff, just because it's more raw.
Yeah.
So it was fun just doing that and connecting with those people. That sounds bad, huh? No. Just connecting with the people in general, like.
Yeah.
That are not in like the space of modernism.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What was your least favorite part?
My least favorite part is that I didn't get to party with the manager of Flavia.
Oh yeah.
So I got to go back and then do it right. Cause I knew when I saw her downstairs when I met her first. I was like, oh,
she's a good time.
We're gonna rage. Yeah, she was drinking. She had one drink, and then I saw her next time, and she had another one. And then I was just like, oh, we should definitely I was like, we're gonna party with her. So that's another reason to go back to Flavia. And then we'll really do it up.
I know. I hope she'll have us back. But yeah, she was so nice, super nice. I felt bad that we couldn't spend more time, but Carlos and I are parents, so being parents comes first.
Mm-hmm. And shouts out to Barbie. She had a lot of patience. Like, I can't imagine that. I mean,
I know. I felt so bad because, we brought our son. The thing is like, I'm sure a lot of people in these situations, they leave their children or something to go.
He comes along everywhere.
But we bring our son everywhere to all of our work stuff, everything, because that's just a choice that we make because we just don't want to be apart from him for too long, and we just feel like he's a little too young for that at this point, at least for what we're comfortable with.
Yeah.
So he comes along. With that being said, that does make it more challenging. It's not like, no matter what, I guess what we're doing is not like, it's not like vacation anyway, but it's like definitely like there's no downtime because you're being a parent and then working,
traveling,
and then doing all that stuff. So it makes it hard. And I think, like she was super sweet about it and super like accommodating to us and understanding if one of us had to leave or like do something. So yeah, shouts out to her for just being
It was fun. It was
person.
A fun creative trip overall. 10 out of 10. Just everything,
So wait, sorry, what was your least favorite part?
Not to party with.
Oh, not to party. That's
Barbara.
Right. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But that was it. I mean, the dude traveling is just, it's hard to find something I didn't like about Oaxaca or just traveling in general because it is so fun. Eye-opening experiences, new cultures, new air. But how about you?
My favorite and least favorite? I think my favorite is just like one. I love shooting other people. Like I love shooting you. I loved being able to shoot Barbie. She's super easy.
She's super easy to shoot, bro. She was hyping me up with the photos that I was taking of her, and I was so tired.
She's smart in that way of like, she's smart in that way of like, she's not gonna say anything negative. She's gonna say I love, but then she'll be like, let's do it like this next time. So she's so smart about the way she goes about it, because some people, me, will be like, oh my God, Carlos.
Yeah, for sure. No, definitely more abusive.
Yeah. No, so I think my favorite part of course is just like feeling, creatively charged and like feeling inspired by something new and something different and whatnot. I think my least favorite part was the inner conflict that I went through while there. And for more than one reason, but a big part was like, I always have a hard time with like feeling guilty with just kind of everything. Like, I think a lot of parents can relate to this of like, you just always feeling like you're letting people down.
Yeah.
Like you're either letting your kids down or you're letting somebody else down because like you have to be in a billion places at once or like, so I feel like I had a lot of internal conflict there. And I think ultimately like I wasn't letting anybody down, but it felt like that. Like I had to deal with that. Like one night I just had like raging anxiety like the entire night and I couldn't sleep. But then I, I like did whatever I had to do to kind of get myself out of that. But
yeah. That's facts. I'm tired, dude. Honestly, this trip was exhausting. It was like, it was really like on the go, and then also like content overload. When you see everything you did, like you are excited shooting in this amazing, wonderful places, and then you see the footage and you're excited to like work on it, and it's just like, but then you don't have any bandwidth for it,
Oh, for sure. Like the first day we got back, which was yesterday. We just got back yesterday, and I was like, dude, I don't want to do anything. But that's not, again, that's not an option when you're a parent or when you're working or whatever. It's just not an option.
Also just daily posting, and yeah, like it's just like, yeah, it's always work, but it's fun. It's fun.
Well, no, yeah, it's not to say like whatever, no, but it's one of those days. Everybody can relate to this, no matter who you are and what you're doing, whether you love what you do or not. Everybody has like times when they feel burnt out.
Today's glasses are Ray-Bans. Shouts out to Sunglasses. Sorry, I just feel like my eyes look tired, and this is the only way to really feel my inner Mr. Roberto back to life.
Oh, no worries. But no, yeah, I feel like everyone can relate to that.
These are too dark. I look like a blind person.
Where's your other one?
I feel bad.
TBD ones.
Yeah, I feel like I'm.
Yeah, I feel like everybody can relate to this, guys. Like everyone can relate to just feeling burnt out and feeling like you need a moment to recover from whatever it is.
But guys, what I did enjoy is.
But what was so
meeting
nice?
a lot of you guys.
Oh my God, he's so famous.
No, you know what's cool? It is seeing how happy people are when you go shoot in their cities and also like.
Not everybody though.
Yeah, but for the most part, like it's just cool to see people excited and also inviting us to like their towns and stuff like that, which is really sick because it's like, we try to get really what we do. It's organic stuff. We're drawn to more like the relatable side of things. I feel like in every way, shape, and form. So I just feel like it's cool that they see it and that they don't feel like we're trying to take advantage of it.
No, because I think, I hope, my hope is that they know that it's literally genuine and also that it's real. It is real. It's not like, ooh, where can we go to get content? It's like, that's where we would be anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we're very much drawn to that.
Comfortable. Yeah, I feel so comfortable there. And I think they know that too, which is why they're so nice to us. You know, like
Yeah.
whenever we go to like a cocina económica or whatever, I mean, we eat there, we spend time there, and we take photos there. But I just feel like it's cool just that they see that as well. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Carlos like gets recognized everywhere.
I don't know why, bro. If I think I'm someone else.
No,
like,
they specifically mention stuff that you know they actually know who you are. But it's so sweet.
You know,
it is really sweet.
Yeah, that one's cool.
And Carlos is always like, just you're really good.
What do you mean? Of course, I'm not anyone's fucking like.
No, I don't mean like I don't. Okay, I don't mean like some people aren't or like whatever, but like I like seeing you in those situations. Like I don't know.
Well, they're my homies.
Because you're okay. For example, like no, let's move on.
What the hell?
Let's move on.
What is this guy doing? Swimming? But yeah, no. Relationship stuff, huh? I think there's a couple Canadian people here who are swingers. I just got that vibe from them so much, dude. There's one guy and 3 women, and they're just having fun. And then I saw this lady compliment this other Canadian guy, like, "Hey, what's up? I love that color on you." And the Canadian guy was like, almost had a panic attack, and he didn't know what to do. Like he didn't know. He was walking straight. He walked back. He walked side to side, forward, looked up, and then walked away and looked back. Like he didn't know what to do. And I was like, damn, that's swingers energy. And she knew what she was doing, you know? And I was just like, cool thinking like, damn, that guy's a weak guy for not being able to handle himself in the situation.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. No, I was just like, damn, that's crazy, bro. Like, I just was like, damn, that's weird, man. Old swinging couples.
Why is it weird?
No, it's not weird. It's just funny because like how the guy had a meltdown. He didn't know what to do when the woman complimented him. He was like, she's like, it's a nice color on you.
Wait, so then is he a swinger? Or is
no,
he not?
it was a neighbor.
So the neighbor.
It was a weird neighbor. You know the weird neighbor?
Oh my god,
why? Yeah, it was. So it was. You know,
neighbor.
there was 3 women up there, and that's what they like. They were just like.
So he was being weird. So
yeah, he walked by and she looked down.
Well,
the balcony
he's
and
awkward.
Like, I know, but he
is so weird, guys. Mm-hmm. Like he is super strange, and I don't know why. I don't know. It's maybe a culture thing. I don't think he's 1,000% not Canadian.
He speaks English, but
he's not Canadian.
He just freaked out, but he liked it because he walked away and he smiled and he looked up to see if they didn't say something.
Oh my god, you saw him smile? I've never seen him smile.
When he hit this corner, I was like, oh shit.
Oh my god, the ladies made him smile, guys. This man.
And there's just one stud up there by
angry
himself
all the
with
time.
3 women, dude. I'm like, holy crap.
He's like a stud for an older man.
Oh,
for sure.
Oh,
like
no, I'm talking about the other guy, the old man. And I was saying.
Wait, which old man are you talking about?
Now we know who she likes.
No, I'm saying like. You know, the mean neighbor, you could tell he takes care of himself.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, he's in shape. Like, he's an older man, but, like, he's not, like...
These guys, see, these are swingers right here.
Huh?
They're swimming together. These ones, it's that one old man with all those ladies, bro. I don't know
those
what he does.
Okay. Look at us being, like, peeping toms. Like, so nosy. So nosy.
Taking the race. Let's see who wins.
Anyway, moving on. So what do you want to talk about this week?
Maybe that's not.
Has something been on your mind other than swingers? Oh, I guess that's what's been on your mind, huh?
This week, no, not really. What has been on my mind this week? Nothing, man. It was working. It was fun. Did we have any relationship advice or stuff that we have? Relationship stuff.
Why are you asking me?
Because it's your page, TTM.
What do you mean? This is our podcast.
I know, but I'm saying, did you have any questions?
I didn't ask for anything. It's another free flow episode.
What should we talk about?
How about this? So your birthday's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And it is... Oh my god, that means you're going to be like past halfway mark. Huh? How old are you?
33.
No, you're not. How old are you?
34.
No, you're not.
I'm 35, bro? No, I'm not 35.
So this is a big...
I'm 35?
No, you're 34. Are you... How much older? How many
1
years?
year.
But you're in the beginning of the year. So, yeah, you're going to be 35.
I'm gonna be 35.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I'm a year older.
No, you're a little bit more than a year older than me. Because I was born
How
at the
old am
end
I
of
if
the
I
year.
was born on April 4th, 1988? I don't know your age.
You're going to be 35. Because I was born at the end of 89. I was basically born in 90. You're born at the pretty much the beginning of 88. So you're like a little less than 2 years older than me.
Oh yeah, I'm 34, so I guess I'm gonna be 35.
Okay, so this is kind of a big, so you can cut all that out. So this is kind of a big birthday for you. Do you have any feelings about it?
We do it again. Oh, so today's gonna be exciting.
Okay. Oh, so your birthday's coming up. And it's kind of a big birthday. Do you have any feelings about it? Have anything come up for you?
No, because I love aging. I've always loved aging. I can't wait till I'm 50 years old. I've always wanted to be 50 years old.
Okay. So you're just
I have
excited.
Mike Tyson energy in that one.
I know.
Yeah, dude. 50, I can't wait to be 50. I always dreamed about being 50. No, not really. I don't really count my age like that. I don't know. I don't really stress about anything age related.
Okay.
So I'm happy to be alive another year, but I don't think I have these things. I think the only time I ever was worried about my age was in my early 20s because I didn't know if I was going to survive.
Like worrying
in
like, the sense of like you're worrying about.
It could be my last year, or
like
what's gonna
did
happen,
you ever
my
have
luck after high? Because so many
do you
people,
still
so
have
many
those
people.
feelings?
Not really, no, because so many people pass away in high school. Everyone, a lot of people in different ways, stereotypes, like they fit the statistics crazy. So through my 20s, I just thought, oh, if I could do 30. So by 27, I think that's when it really hit me when I was like, oh, I got to get my act together and everything changed. And then rolled on.
27?
Yeah, 27.
I was saying 27 is a big year. It was a big year for me too.
Yeah,
the year
27.
before I met you.
Yeah, 25 didn't do it for me. 25 was still like, oh, let's go. I have more lives. Then 27 was just something. And then that's the only time I really tripped. And then after that, it was more like just kind of like trying to reduce that kind of fear.
And what helped you do that?
I think doing the right things in life. Doing the right things in life. And just being more responsible.
Why are you talking like?
But I think.
Why are you talking?
Why are you All right, you want to bring out the beats?
Bring out the beats. Man, how many times are you gonna get up in this episode?
Okay, no, real deal. My birthday, I don't think, I think that I'm excited. I'm happy. 35 years old. I have everything that I want. I have a dream job. I have a dream girl. I have a dream baby. I have a dream dog, kind of sometimes, depending on her mood. Like right now, she's retarded. But I think
she got a haircut. She looks like a Canadian lady.
I think all in all, it's I think my 20s was challenging in the sense that I was trying to get out of my old ways. I was in my way. I was doing it purposely. I was doing it accidentally until I found who I was. And then in my 30s, I really got to lay out the foundation of like
you're still in
who I am. No, like within coming into age. Like it was just like, oh, then different responsibilities, different life tactics, life hacks, all that. And so I'm excited.
Good.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. And then what's so crazy, full circle, is that like my last birthday was the birthday that I really wish I never had, just because it was just so horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And then my friend Roberto hit me up and he's like, "Hey, come spend your birthday in Tulum and stay at my house." And I was just like, it's so funny how it always happens right now. Like for my birthday,
oh, yeah.
like, oh, come stay, bring your family, and you don't have to pay for anything. And I was just like, oh, dude, I don't know if I want to go back there for my birthday.
Well, this year your friend's coming to visit.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's gonna be different. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be what I need.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, it's not gonna be any funny games. I don't think, unless you have dumb.
Yeah, right.
But no, it's gonna be fun seeing her. It's gonna be fun. It's been like a year, and then what else? That's it. Yeah, but birthdays are fun. I like to celebrate them very quietly. But for me, nobody else. How about you?
Am I excited for your birthday? Yeah, I'm definitely more of a birthday person than Carlos is.
No, I do like I do like the surprise of the birthdays. I don't like if you didn't. I don't know.
Like if I did not, okay, be honest with me. If I did absolutely nothing for you, you wouldn't have an ounce of disappointment.
No, I mean, not to say that. No, I feel like everyone should do something, but I just feel like I don't have a high standard like some people. Like if you're like, hey, I'm gonna cook you dinner here, like and it's gonna be fine, but I don't expect anything grandiose. Like, hey, like you've outdone birthday gifts for sure, but I never expected it. Like I wasn't like
you weren't like she better show up
no.
to this year.
Oh shit, the battery.
Your love language definitely isn't gift giving or gift receiving, whatever. But it's just another time Carlos got up from his seat. How many times we should start? It should be a drinking game. Definitely kissing. Actually,
yeah.
Physical touch is his number one love language. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely more of the birthday person. I think I'm more into holidays in general. I think they're so fun, and I love having an excuse to like go above your normal like standard of fun, because like I totally agree with the idea that these are like, you know, like capitalistic consumerism like driven things, and like it's blah 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 blah, and like whatever, we can get all political about it, but at the end of the day there is nothing that's not like cool about having a reminder to show somebody how much you love them or tell somebody how much you love them. Because you know what, like yes, we should do things all of the time, but life is like it doesn't lend itself to do that at that level all of the time. People get busy, you're at working, you're doing this, you're going through life, like not every day is going to feel like that level of celebration. And you can have gratitude and you could feel like those things for each other and you could say those things, but it's like, I just think it's nice to have like a moment to just celebrate somebody or celebrate an occasion or have a reason to like do a little more than standard. Because the truth is you can't do that all of the time, because life is life and you have shit to do.
You do though.
No, we don't. Okay, we have an amazing life. Like I want to say, you know, and we do tell each other that all the things all the time. But it's like, it's still to me a different level of like intention when it's something that's.
Yeah, follow.
No, I love to do things for people. Like I want to make you feel special, and I do want to do that all of the time. But I do think there's something nice about novelty. Like it's something that doesn't happen all the time, and so it's fun. It's like, and it's nice, like I said, to like, this day is for you, you know, and it's not about like, okay, how often can that happen? Because life again is life, and like it's not always going to be just about you. And like,
let's do it big. It's 35th. Huh? I didn't know I was going to be 35 this year. Shit. So yeah. Maybe you should take me to like Mandalona or something.
Okay, you want to do that?
Yeah. Fuck. I didn't realize it was my 35th birthday.
He said what he wanted, guys.
Dude, Oaxaca's so nice, dude. I love Oaxaca. I really think I want to move out there. Like I just not even that I do, but I say that sometimes because maybe the universe will catch it. But what I'm saying is like it's such a nice city.
We go anywhere we go new. He says that, guys. Like,
no, but like
literally, the last trip we did, we went to New York, and you're like, I want to.
Yeah, but then I think about logistics of going to New York, and I'm like, damn, we have so much stuff for that apartment. Well, I'm like, what are we gonna do with this? I was just thinking like, oh, if we want to like go to Oaxaca, it'd be so easy to like get things over there, you know, and like, but it's just a bigger city. There's more life. There's more it's less touristy.
I did enjoy that about Oaxaca because there still was that, like there still was the tourism stuff, but it definitely was way less than where we're at because obviously where we're at is like it's known for expats, it's known for tourism, you know, and so that's actually the thing that Carlos and I do not like, you know.
Yeah, here because everything
Like-
is catered to them. Where like here, like a lot of the times, like in Puerto Vallarta, like the food is just there's so many Italian restaurants, and it's like it's not for the Mexicans.
I think it is. I think they do enjoy Italian.
I don't know. There's just a lot more to do in
I think
Oaxaca. It's a
for
bigger
sure.
city.
Okay, like for example, we have a theory. This is not confirmed, but we have a theory that so anybody who knows like Puerto Vallarta in this area knows that it's a really big town for expats, specific Americans for sure, but specifically Canadians. They're called snowbirds or sunbirds or whatever you want to call them. Because they come over here when it's winter in Canada to enjoy the sun over here. So we have a theory that during these like months where they're living here, that restaurants literally make things less flavorful, like less spicy, like
a little more expensive.
Everything becomes more expensive. It's very clear. It's interesting, you know, like. It's just a theory. We don't know. It could just be inflation and other things going on.
I think that's true because even like a lot of the restaurants we used to go to, like the hot sauces don't exist anymore, or they just like
like the salsas are not spicy. Like they definitely change. And we went to an Indian place, the one Indian place that they have here, and literally nothing tastes like Indian food. Mm-hmm. Like it just doesn't. And there's like no spice to it, and we're like, do you have anything to add to this? Because it's Carlos and I are really big on
spicy food.
We're big on flavors, we're big on spice, we're big on all of that, you know. So the guy was basically explaining to us that they can't because people complain so much,
and then they won't pay; they'll throw a fit. So it's like they'll be like, no, it's too spicy.
But it's like, why are you going somewhere and eating like any type of food?
It's just like, why do you come to Mexico and want people to make white people food? It's like, bro, if you just, don't like leave, get out of here.
Go back to your own country where we're from.
This is crazy. There was this one experience that I felt like the superior human.
Superior
race.
Human?
Is that too bad?
Like you're superior to people?
Yeah, to the white person.
Okay, yeah, tell a story.
And it was so funny because like I usually, like in America, we're the minorities 100%. But I feel like in this one time in Mexico, it was like
the whites were the minority.
The whites are obviously the minorities, and I'd never been on the other side looking at the white people like. And
like how white people look at brown people.
How they look at us, and you're just like, it felt so funny, but I also felt so bad because I did it unintentionally, and so what happened was this like these white goofballs came around and sat down, and like it was like a group of 5 people, and then I sat down and I was like, hey, do you mind if I sit here? It was like a what's that table sitting? What everyone sits together?
Communal?
Yeah, it was like communal seating, and I was like, do you mind if I sit here? And they're like, no. And then there was another Mexican couple that came in that were from Puerto Vallarta that they didn't really speak English. So then I was like trying to talk to the snowbirds kind of, but not really. And then they were just not interested in talking to me. So then I was eating by myself. And then I started talking to the Mexican family, and we were just talking, laughing. And then like all of a sudden they started making like, they just started being obnoxious, and the daughter was yelling from where we were sitting to like the farmer's market tent, like, Mom, get this, blah, blah, blah. And then we were just kind of like, what the hell? Why is she yelling so loud?
Yeah.
And then the dad came and had like a taco in his mouth and like stumbled over the chairs. And, it was like it was a movie, bro. And then I looked at the Mexican guy, and then he looked at me, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, we kind of were like, dude, what's going on here? And he's like, he started laughing, giggling. He just said, pinche gringos. And he just did this, and then he looked at the guy and was nodding at him like, bro, I'm laughing at you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm laughing at you. Like, and I think it's because of their sense of humor too. I feel
it's not like malicious. It's just like the sense of humor.
I felt the daughters and all that get super protective over dad, and then I was laughing too because I was like, bro, because he was so happy. Like, but I knew he was joking, but I also was just like, damn, this is hilarious because all of a sudden I felt like I was like, we were laughing at them and they were talking like they started talking like, I don't know what the hell's wrong with these people, and then they kind of knew, and I just felt bad because I was like, damn, like
they knew that you guys were kind of talking.
And the daughter was laughing, and we were laughing
because you guys were speaking Spanish.
Yeah, we're speaking Spanish. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but they sensed that they're talking about us.
Just seeing them completely lost and not in control was so funny because then they all were kind of like, and then the dad was looking, but kind of like ignoring us after, but he was kind of self-conscious a little bit, and I just felt bad. I was like, damn, But then I was also thinking like, there's probably been times when they made me feel dumb.
Here's the deal. You're not responsible for anyone's feelings. You didn't do anything directly to them, and even the stuff that did happen, it wasn't malicious. It was just it was an observation.
Yeah.
Like you were being observational and what have you. But I think it's interesting, like to me, because we mentioned it, I think in the last episode or 2 episodes ago, and you were like, I'll tell you that story later. So you just told it. But like, it was interesting to me that you later reflected on your actions in it and thought maybe I should have done something differently because you ultimately don't ever want to make someone feel bad.
Yeah, that's the last thing I want to do for sure.
Yeah,
but
which is so nice, and it's like such a testament to your character that like you would even think about that, But
then I always thought about it. I was like, well, learn to speak Spanish. We weren't laughing at them. Like I think they probably thought that we were like continuing the joke because we were laughing, but we were just talking about how gross the food was.
The food was
and how
nasty because it was made for not
it was at a farmer's market. And we were like, dude, these tacos are trash, and I was like, yeah, I had it.
It was super expensive because it's in this area again that it's like meant for like the tourist, and
one time I was like $10.
It was super expensive for where we're at, and it was not flavored. I mean, I wasn't there, but I'm just talking for.
And we just don't. Yeah, like these whole and like I said, when we go eat, I mean, we like the places where it's not fusion, authentic. Like we go into the trenches if we have to. We do.
Which is like back to the point of like the stuff we post on our page and stuff when it is like a like the Cocina Económica. It's like because that is genuinely where we're eating. Like that's not it. It's not for freaking show.
The kitchen that we eat, where it's like when we always post, like they know our son. Like they know they've seen him since he was little, so they're always like, "Oh, he's so grown up now." Like they're cool. Like they're
the last time we went, when we did post the photos that we posted, we didn't have him with us because that was like we're getting content, and they asked about him. Like, where is he?
So it was just like, we're like, we're part of the community.
Yeah.
But that was funny. That was a funny part here in PB. That was the first time I was like, oh, I felt like
you were the majority.
The majority.
Yeah. Like, this must be how white people feel all the time. Like I
just don't get why white people abuse it. Like how people like abuse it. It feels for me it felt so so weird to like.
Well, because you've been on the other side. I think a lot of people don't understand their privilege or they don't even understand that that's a thing. And so I just think because they've never been on that other side. So I think it's good, like at least they're getting to another country and they could be around other people and maybe feel a little bit of that so they could check their own stuff.
Check their own ego, yeah.
Or I don't know. Our son just woke up. You can hear him crying. Let's go get him. No, are you hungry? Are you hungry, baby? You're so tired, huh, Papa?
But guys, I think we'll cut this short just because we have duties to attend to, and this is part of our life. So if you want to be part of it, then this just means that you're gonna have to go with the flow.
Ride with us, guys. Ride.
Oh, he's still sleeping. Yeah. So let us know if you guys want to know anything about parenting.
So wait, there was if he's being calm. I was listening to a podcast. Was it a podcast or what was I listening to? Shoot. Because it's like, it's the Lex Friedman podcast. And sorry, I'm just trying to make it. I have to keep them this way. The Lex Friedman podcast. Do you know the psychologist that Johnny Depp had to like testify during his trial, Shannon something? Mm-hmm. Do you know who I'm talking about? From just Camille. No, Camille's the lawyer, but the psychologist. Her name was Shannon something. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on her last name. But anyway, so they're talking about most of the podcast was talking about relationships and couple stuff and whatnot. And she was saying at some point she was saying that there's some things like some different questions you can ask your partner, and they're like it's fun, and it also like helps you to feel connected to your partner. I think one was like what see if your partner knows about you, like what is your wildest dream, or like what is your wildest fantasy, or like for life, or I forget how she phrased it, but it's something like that.
Yeah.
Like what's your wildest dream right now? Like basically I would answer for you and you would answer for me, and see if we actually like know each other.
That's tough, dude. That's a really tough one, because I don't think I even know that.
For yourself?
Yeah, because I feel like every day I think about something, which is weird. Today's dream is not tomorrow's dream.
Yeah.
And I feel like the dreams that do stay are super cliche, like, I want to go to Formula One, VIP status.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess that is one that stays. Why, what's yours?
What do you think mine is?
I don't know. You're Persian, so probably a lot of money.
Oh my god, that's like the
makeup.
least. Makeup?
Oh, I said
What?
that. A lot of MAC products.
MAC? Of all makeup? Wow.
I don't know. Go ahead.
I think, mine is just to be able to continue to live the life that we do.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's I feel like I live my dream, like to have a happy family and to be able to sustain the lifestyle that we have, and that we get to spend so much time with each other and enjoy life together,
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I think I have like personal development goals for sure. And yeah, if I were to answer for you, I would have said for sure, like for you to reach a certain place with your career where you can have complete creative flexibility, like do your fashion, like be able to just focus and not worry about money, like focus on the things that really bring you joy.
Mm-hmm.
Like whether that's going back to fashion school or and doing a brand, or racing cars or doing whatever, but like having that like freedom and flexibility to not think about the money part and just be like what brings me joy.
That's true.
Aside from happy family, happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, for sure.
No,
that's true. But you're wrong. Yeah, no. We'll think about this next week. I promise you guys, next week is going to be a more high frequency, not even high frequency, but more energy. Listen to your body, guys. When it's tired, listen to your body. Don't overwork yourself, right? Because everyone's probably crying right now. Like, oh my god, they're so cute. All right, well, that's what you guys have. You get what you get sometimes in life. Don't judge us by our wins, judge us by our losses. Is that what Jake Paul said? Something like that.
I don't know Jake Paul.
Shouts out to Andrew Tate as well, free boy.
Is he still alive?
I have no idea.
Have you heard any news?
Mm-mm. Shouts out to Brendan Schaub. Hopefully he works on his marriage. Yeah. Shouts out to everyone else. All right, guys. Hasta luego. Say something.
Hasta luego.